So one thing, now that we have granted Gibraltar to the clergy, and the clergy are currently nice and happy, if you look at the converting provinces to Catholic button, it's inexpensive, 0.34 ducats. It'll take 45 months. And because we have this as a state, we can turn on the state edict to enforce religious unity, increasing our missionary strength by an extra 1% for just a little tiny bit of money. And now we can convert this province in just 31 months.
Cool. All right, so then we will root out the non-believers.
Yeah, they need to believe what we believe. It's important.
Oh my god, the chat is on fire.
Arumba looks like
People are saying
like
that they miss my curls. They miss my big hair.
Yeah, well, you should wear a different wig.
I mean, listen, the one time I come on here with my actual hair and everyone's like, put the wig back on. Jeez, guys.
No, she's lying. That's a wig.
No, I mean, thank you. Are you kidding me? I wear wigs to have perfect hair. So if you're saying that my hair is a wig because it's perfect, like, thanks.
That's not why I was saying it, but I'm glad you took it as a compliment. All right, I fabricated a claim for us on Dharma so we can go murder the Tunisians. How does that sound?
Oh god. Okay, fine.
Oh, okay. Here, hold on. This is important.
And my hair is normally curly, yeah. I have naturally actually extremely curly hair, but especially during the wintertime, I tend to straighten it, and because it's not humid or anything like that where I live, it's really dry actually right now. It just stays perfectly, beautifully straight. So during the summer, I wear my hair curly way more often.
Two things.
Arumba's hair does look great. It's beautiful.
Thank you. That makes me feel good inside. We've been rivaled by Tunis. So Tunis doesn't like us. They don't like what's going on in our country and what we did to Morocco. So they rivaled us, and we have not rivaled them back. This is one of the reasons why we don't have very much power projection. We don't have enough rivals set.
Oh, yeah, about to say, what happened to the other rivals that we had? Didn't we? I set 3 at one point, but I guess they're gone now.
One of them was Granada. They don't exist anymore.
They're gone.
Yeah, so I would counter rival Tunis because they rivaled us. And then unfortunately the only other option is Castile, and unless you want to betray our friendship.
No, they'll squish us.
Yeah. So go ahead and rival Tunis.
I already did.
Nice. Cool. And then now that they're our rival, we should embargo them, and we should also send them an insult. A carefully worded one, I think. Let's pull our diplomat back from France. But before we unpause, this is also important. So you want to always be watching the map, right? Do you see anything important on the screen right now?
Hold on, there's a lot of things on the screen. You gotta give me a second.
Anything in particular that might be bad for us?
Our truce will expire? I don't know. What am I supposed to be looking for?
Okay, there's 3 primary colors to armies in this game. There's green, which means they're yours, blue, which means they're allies, gray, which means they're neutral. I guess there's 4 actually. And then red, which means they're enemy, and then orange, which means that they're hostile but not an enemy. I guess there's 5 actually. So there's red armies, which means that they're hostile to us. And what are they specifically?
They're separatists.
Yeah.
Oh no! First liberation and second liberation. Oh no.
So this is actually a testament to your good governance. Castile has Granadan separatists. They're bad at managing the conquered land that they took. They've spawned rebels. We don't have them because our people like living in our country. But Castile is bad. So they spawned the Granadan rebels. The problem for us is that the Granadan rebels don't care who holds the land. They want independence for Granada. And right now we have a mothballed fort in the province of Malaga. As soon as these guys let another month or so go by, they're going to march to another province that has a Granadan core and try to siege it so that they can get independence for Granada. So what's going to happen is this 17 stack is going to march on Malaga.
How rude!
So we should at least turn the fort on.
Yep, and we should get some men over there, right? Why don't we take the 13k stack?
And raise some maintenance, yeah. And so this is a situation where we probably do want to train a few more troops as well. We don't want to fight a 17 stack with just a 13 stack. At the very least, we want to fight it with a 17.
Should I not move them then?
I would start by doing like this. I would take the troops over to our capital. Yeah. I would send them through here and then have them not actually go into Malaga. And I would...
Oh, wait, we got an event.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Friends in need. The queen consort of our illustrious king, Joanna, has recently brought us a request from her family, House de Trastamara of Castile. Apparently, King Enrique IV, I think that's the fourth, right, has been troubled with severe lack of manpower for his army, and he has asked us, his most trusted friends, if we can help him in any way. His letter is filled with compliments on our brave shoulders and our thriving population. And then our two choices are, some able-bodied men shall be sent to Castile in their time of need, and we will lose 2,500 manpower. The event Helping Hand happens. Castile opinion of Portugal is changed by plus 75. What would we get in return? No, never. Castile's opinion of Portugal is changed by negative 50. Portugal's opinion of Castile is changed by negative 25. The event Broken Promises happens.
So because we have a royal marriage with Castile,
yeah,
our dynasties are intertwined, and we have essentially promised to help each other. That's where that broken promises come from. It's basically asking you to either keep the ties or betray them. And if you do something nice, then usually they'll do something nice, and you just kind of both help each other over time.
I mean, like, honestly, I try and keep my promises, so, like, I don't want to not come through, but I know that we're about to fight, but...
Are we?
I mean, like, there are bros.
You just decided to fight Castile already?
No, I said I don't want to fight Castile.
Okay, yeah. I would help him. Yeah, sure. Send him some manpower. It's fine. All right, so yeah.
We have gained the humiliate rival Castile against Tunis. Nice.
All right, so we unmothballed the fort in Malaga so that if the rebels move, which they just did, they will not find a empty garrisoned fort, which is really important because a empty garrison will fall in just 1 month. So this fort can still hold for quite a while, even though there's only 120 men there. And we're training some more infantry so we have a large enough army to deal with them. Fortunately, their general is absolute trash. He's a 0030, and we're going to be defending...
our amazing Pinkwig.
No, Pinkwig's amazing. He is. He's great. So that's exciting. But chat was saying we could probably beat 13 on 17. I still would train more troops because I'd like to flank that army. And we want to have a larger army anyway, and we've got plenty of room for it. So... we'll take fewer overall casualties if we just have a few more extra troops. And if we're lucky, Castile might actually march into our province because we've given him access and we're allies and he likes us. Or, if we wanted to, we could just wait for the rebels to siege the fort. And eventually, after they've sieged our province, they'll go back to Castile. They're just going to keep going back and forth between all the Granadan provinces. And eventually, Castile might fight him. But...
I mean, they took him down.
they killed a 6 stack. The 17 stack moved into our land.
Oh, yep, that's right. I'm just gonna run and get a cup of tea.
Okay.
Be right back.
Do you want to be here when Pinkwig murders the Granadans, or?
Oh wait, is that gonna happen like right? That's gonna happen like right now. Yes, I want to be here. I need to see. I have to watch. Okay, hold on. I'm zooming in. Go, go!
Oh man, he rolled so well.
Wow, what a guy!
5 shock advantage. It's pretty good.
Fire.
So yeah, we lost 1,800 manpower plus 150 cav, so like 2,000 manpower to kill 17,000. Yeah, they should know better.
I'm so proud.
Stop rebelling. All right, go ahead and get your tea if you want. That's
I'm
fine.
gonna get my tea.
Pinkwig, yes! Pinkwig is amazing. How are we doing on corruption? So we have 0.33. That's not that bad. Arumba's breaking all the stuff while Raquel is not there. I'm not breaking things. Rather than like walk her through every little thing, I am trying to just do some more stuff. Just so that, we can move things along. We do have a mission to conquer Tangier, which we've already satisfied if we just completed this. Just need to build our navy up. We get some diplo points, gain some tradition, gain 150 admin points, get a claim on the Garb in southern Morocco area. So we should probably get a claim on like this and this. Probably an overused question, but what mods are we using? Not much. It's just interface stuff. Doesn't change the checksum. Keyboard shortcuts, something that makes the borders thicker and cleaner and prettier, I think. Changes the text and font a little bit. That is not tea. That is food.
I got tea and fried rice. Leave me alone.
That is food. Describe taste.
No, not this again. No, I'm not describing taste.
All right, so some stuff has come up.
Okay,
we
all right, what's going on? What did I miss? Is the whole country on fire?
I didn't even let the game run, but no. It's not on fire. Our first colony is complete. Good job.
Yay!
Cape Verde is an actual province now. It's complete.
Hooray!
Which means that our colonist is bored. He needs to be told what to do.
We have to send him to America, clearly.
Yep, but before we can really get him to America, we need to explore and find it. Yeah, we know it's there, but it's not on the map. So, in the meantime, you can colonize another province, or you could just save the money, and we could wait until you see a province you actually want to colonize. Africa is very lucrative, though. So, again, to decide where to colonize, you go to the ledger, and then go to, like, page 12. We can go to Tenerife, which is still quite close, or if you wanted to, we could go to Africa, and we could colonize down in this area. We could colonize the Ivory Coast, for example.
Okay, so, like, how long do you have to wait till, like, you can actually, I guess, circumnavigate the globe or anything like that? Because I know in Civ, it's basically as soon as you have the ship that can cross the oceans, like, go ahead, go for it. But clearly there's, like, a lot more to it here than just that. Well, so
your ability to explore is dependent upon something called colonial range, and that number is tied almost exclusively to diplomatic technology. If you go to the Stability and Expansion tab, you can see here our colonial range is 280. We have a base value from tech of 160, and then because of our legacy of the navigator and overseas exploration modifiers from diplomatic ideas, we've got colonial range here from our Portuguese traditions, and then this gives us an extra 50, and that's how we get all the way to 280. So what's happening is every core we own, 280 distance from that is how far we can reach. So like right now, we could explore probably to about half of South America. And we could explore probably into around Congo and not all the way down to the Ivory Coast. Not the Ivory Coast, sorry, the Gold Coast, down along the bottom of Africa, but not enough. So long story short, to explore the whole world and go around the world, you need to have colonial range or bases that you can extend your colonial range with to circumnavigate.
Okay.
It'll be a while. All right. What else? Right. So we have a mission we've satisfied. Because that colony finished, we have colonized West Africa. So we can just turn this in, basically. The requirements were to own at least one fully colonized province in the Guinea region, which we did. When we do that, we're going to gain an explorer with 60 tradition and 60 more diplo points. So there's the explorer.
And the explorers is just actually what we needed.
Yeah. Now that's going to put us over the relationship limit, but we can solve that problem. So we'll click this. Let me go check out our guy. It is Vicente de Braganza, 3413 naval guy.
We still have too many military leaders.
Yep, that actually just popped up because we got that explorer. So we're going to grab the explorer, put him on these ships, and then we're going to tell him to go explore again. And let's have him go towards, like, say, the Caribbean. Go find the Caribbean. Now, to solve this too many military leaders problem, I mentioned a little bit back that we could do power projection. We can project some power. You remember that guy that you decided to rival, Tunis?
Yes, Tunis.
I think you need to compose a cleverly written phrase or two about how bad of a country they are. So there's a bunch of different ways you can get power projection in this game. If you look at the very top of it and hover over the tooltip, you can see where your power projection comes from. We have 17. We have 6 from having longtime rivals, increasing by 2 every year. We have 1 age fulfilled objective, giving us 3. We declared war on Morocco, but that was like 9 years ago. So we have +1, and it's decaying by 1 every January. And we conquered provinces from Morocco, +7, -1 every January. Another source we can use is insulted rival. So right click on Tunis, go to send an insult.
Yep.
And we want to do this checkbox here.
I like that you can check the box for scornful insult.
Yeah. So a scornful insult is going to give us 10 power projection. And more importantly, you get to click the random button as many times as you want until it says the something that you like. And then when you find something you like...
Really? Oh my gosh, this is great!
When you find something you like, then you just go ahead and click send.
Oh, your entire line suffers from delusions of adequacy. That's pretty good. All right, we're gonna send that. That's fucking great. However, we have sent a highly cultured letter to Tunis. However, they have somehow interpreted it as an insult. We are amused of their lack of culture, and they appear to be quite upset. Wow, that's so funny.
All right, so
that's really great. That's like better than... The only thing that made it better is like when people had us do that in person and like read insults out loud during EU4, like while ringing the bell. That was really funny stuff.
So because of that scornful insult, we now have an extra 10 power projection, which takes us above 25. And way in like the middle of this tooltip, it says due to having at least 25, we have leaders that upkeep +1. And so now we don't have the alert anymore saying, hey, well, we actually do still have it, but it's going to go away because we're going to gain another free leader slot. So on the next monthly tick, that'll update.
Oh my God, Christopher Columbus! In 1942, Christopher Columbus undertook his famous journey for Castile and sailed the west across the Atlantic in search of a western route to the Orient. 7 years earlier, in 1485, Christopher Columbus had presented the same plan to the King of Portugal, John II, who, after submitting the proposal to his expert, had rejected it. Columbus had made yet another attempt to convince the king in 1488, but as the Portuguese explorer Bartholomew Dias around this time had successfully rounded the Cape of Good Hope, an eastern sea route to Asia seemed more likely, and the king once again rejected Columbus's proposal. We can either reject his proposal, nothing happens, or we can hire Columbus, and we lose 16 ducats, but we have Cristobal Colombo, and he becomes available for duty. That's kind of awesome. I kind of want Christopher Columbus.
Okay.
But we can't take him, though. We already exceeded our max amount of...
Well, I mean, you could fire Vicente. You could just be like, hey, man, look, you suck. Christopher Columbus is the bomb. I don't like you anymore. It's up to you.
I don't know, but Christopher Columbus is also a terrible person.
That's true, but we have a national holiday for him.
Gotta get him. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? What does chat think? Do you think you should hire him, or should I reject his... Should I hire him or reject his proposal?
You gotta keep in mind, we don't have any money, so you are gonna make us take a loan if you want to do that.
That's true.
But he's historic, so...
I know.
If you want to hire him...
No, he's nice. Get him. Fire the admiral. Hire him. Do it. Leader limit is just a number. Okay, just because everyone's saying to do it, I'm not going to do it, because now I know that. Hire him. Hire him. It's worth for the memes. No, we're going to reject his proposal. Throw him in a dungeon. Yeah, that's what I did.
All right, I'm gonna try to get us a little bit more money.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Could you?
How could I throw him in the jungle, or how could I make us more money?
No, I'm sorry. I'm reading the chat.
All right. So we don't really care about tech as much as, like, you know, actually having money. That'd be nice. Remember we did the Holy Order down here to help try to convert them at some point? We're going to do that same click up here for the extra 5 base tax, just so we have the money. And the local construction cost is really nice as well. We don't care about the missionary strength, but yeah. We could do culture conversion, but it doesn't really make sense to do in your primary state because you're not going to export your Portuguese people, which we'll get to at some point soon.
Oh my god, we can't export people.
Well, we can, just not people that we like. Only the undesirables may be exported. All right, so do you want to colonize more? Are you going to choose some place to colonize?
He hasn't done anything wrong. It's only 1470. Sorry. Yeah, let's go explore more, get some of the islands.
Well, do you want to wait for the explorer to find some new stuff in like South America, or do you want to colonize Africa?
I want to wait.
Okay.
I feel weird about colonizing Africa because, like, you know.
Because it's great and there's lots of money there, or what? I don't understand.
No, maybe I'm role playing too hard.
I mean, it's a 24% chance we could find slaves. And slaves are great.
Nah, I'm not into that. It's not my gig.
We really like African slaves, man.
I don't. That's complicated feelings.
Also, think about this: if we were to colonize this province of Biafra, then we would be adjacent to Mali, and we could come and teach them that their filthy fetishist ways are bad, and we could convert them to Catholicism. Think about how happy that would make the Pope if we were to spread our religion to the heathens of Africa. Look at her face. She's so like mortified about real history. This is what happened.
I mean, yeah, it's like, it's fucked.
The divine right of kings, our right to spread religion. So okay, fine. If you don't want to call it,
you're gonna have to take the shot on that one. I don't have the balls.
We'll go find some uninhabited land in North and South America then, and you'll feel much better about colonizing that land, right? Because there's no one there. There's no people to commit genocide against.
If we just don't think about it, it's not as bad, right? Out of sight, out of mind.
I mean, it's just slaves. It's just a trade good. That's something that'll probably get added to my list of quotes. It's just slaves.
Yo, chat, chill. Take a chill pill.